when I first started, we were over, our Saskatoon office was over in a tiny little space on 4th Avenue. And there was about, I would say, less than 20 people there. We had all our engineering staff over at a house that was in downtown Saskatoon, close to the Star Phoenix, and we all called it the Engineering Mansion.
And it was quite an experience because we were a growing company, a lot of people in a small space.
It was just great to have the opportunity to get on the ground floor for a company. And so you really knew you were ground floor when you didn't have a desk. You just had a brown table that was, you were set there, and that was great.
So I like to tell people that I started by qualifying for a corner office. The only problem was that the corner office was left-hand corner of a big table that we all had to sit at.
We quickly grew out of that 4th Avenue space. We were hiring people like crazy and had no other plans yet for a larger office and larger facility. So it was crazy days then, and you really had to be able to fly by the seat of your pants. And then that became completely unmanageable very quickly, and then we moved over to the CIBC building, and it was really, really difficult to find a place for us to go. And so the CIBC building at that time was a really good option for us, and certainly was our home for a while. So, and then certainly we come to the story of Wall Street.
The one big obstacle to get in here was actually getting things ready to get the first batch of employees here, because nobody had any idea what it was going to be like here. So up until people actually set foot in that building the first day on June the 9th, nobody had any idea what to expect. So there was a lot of anxiety between not just myself, but also the construction crew here and everyone associated with the project as to what would people think of the building. We're used to it. We've been here since the beginning. But now we're bringing other people in, people who weren't involved with construction. And now they'd be working here. This would be their new home. So up until that July 9th date when people moved in here, all we could do was speculate what people would think, how it was going to turn out. Deadlines were still moving all over the place, and we couldn't guarantee anything. But it all came together, and for July 9th, people were working out of the new facility, and everything was working great.
Now coming to this place here, it's really amazing. It's a nice building, and I think all of us are feeling comfortable. Of course, you need some time in the first 2 weeks to get started and feel comfortable with it, but it is good.
It kind of seemed like almost fly-by-night operation in the old building. Like it was very startup feel, and now it just feels like, you know, we're one of the big mining companies in town, and I mean, I'm familiar with other mining companies and their offices and stuff, and we definitely have the best building.
I think one of the things that people were mostly looking forward to, honestly, more than even the space they were going to get to work, was the parking.
I really enjoy having the parking underground.
We have a parkade underneath the building.
Wait till you see the parkade. That is the best part of the entire building. Think about what that's going to be like in the winter time. And people were getting, you know, really excited about that. So that's one of my favorite parts. And I would say that I'm really excited about when we can develop our outdoor space here. You know, I don't know of anybody else in downtown Saskatoon, certainly, that has a rooftop patio, that has, you know, a large balcony off of the 2nd floor, and we haven't had a chance to develop those areas yet, but those are going to be some great features that employees are going to really appreciate.
I think that a lot of people are pretty impressed with the new facility, the gourmet coffee machines and everything else, so I think everyone's just also really happy to be together too, all in one building.
We're part of this exciting foundation with this new building, and so that all sort of encompasses, but just to drive down, you know, that I have my own spot, you know, in my own office, and it's not jammed up, and there's not a lot of people that I need to bump into. I just go into my office and get to work.
Well, moving into Wall Street really feels like we've come home. We were working in temporary offices before and making do, but here, you know, we can really settle in and focus on the things that we need to do, build the legacy project, and just get ourselves set up as an organization.
We needed to have a significant presence here in Saskatoon. We needed to be able to clearly show the community and the province that we are here and we're here for the long term. And one of the ways I think you send that message is through the presence that you end up having from an office perspective.
I look forward to bringing people here. So our stakeholders and people looking for opportunities or people just curious, I look forward to bringing them to the building because it gives that vibe that, you know, we're new and we're innovative and we're here.
It represents K+S with, let's say, the headquarter of Canada in Saskatoon very well.
Feels like we're really here for the long haul. When you're kind of hopping around, you're not sure where you're going to end up, but this is a pretty amazing facility to show Saskatchewan that we're here to stay.
Welcome to 220 Wall Street, and I hope that we have many happy years here, and I hope that employees find this to be as awesome a space as I do. So let's all enjoy it and let's have fun.